close my eyes. Twiggy stumbles, guilt heavy in disguise. Stakes got fire, but it burns too bright. Running through the red sapphire light. Our backs close, they tear us apart. Redemption's a whisper, a broken start. Energy's endless, but it cuts like a knife. Surviving this wasteland, a gamble with life. Twisted branches, shadows stretched thin. Twiggy's past screams beneath his skin. Stakes postponing, a hurricane roar. Round every storm leaves a body on the floor. Our backs close, they tear us apart. Redemption's a whisper, a broken start. Energy's endless, but it cuts like a knife. Surviving this wasteland, a gamble with life.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lolcow Aussie. Boy, has it been just a fantastic day in the LCU. If you think by fantastic you mean, where the fuck is Glammy Lammy? Where the fuck is Rastov? Am I safe or am I gone next? Because my co-host has been accused 3 fucking times recently. Hello, beautiful Rewind watchers. Hello, beautiful Aussie watchers. It is great to have you here tonight. We have a lot to cover. But first, I should bring up my perhaps nefarious co-host. Welcome, Twiggy.
You're cool.
So, how come you're showing up on Rewind as a suspect?
Because people are mad that I'm getting down to the truth. I will find out who is responsible for these crimes.
Mm-hmm.
I will use every resource in my possession. But I already have an idea of who it is, and we'll get into it. But it's not me. I've already ruled myself out as a suspect. All right? I've investigated myself, and I have found myself not guilty.
All right. Tell us about the goal that you were planning for tomorrow, because I'm putting it on screen right now.
All right, so we have a few goals today, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got to find our way up in the leaderboard. Okay, give me a second. I got distracted by Wild for the win with $20 saying, "Okay, hear me out, Twiggy. Loves to sing, right? Voice like Fergie plus Jesus, etc. Don't know goal to make him sing. Ruben Stanks the reason to make amends with Rastov. Lego." I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But thank you so much, Wild. But as I was saying, all right. Can you remind me what I was saying? Because I don't remember. I lost my train. Oh yes, the goal.
I'm trying to put the goal in, the one that you wanted for tomorrow.
Right.
We were talking about doing some quite adventurous things.
If our stream today beats what our stream yesterday made, I will do the whole stream tomorrow in the woods. The whole stream, the whole 2 hours. I gotta do test afterwards. So, but yes, I'll do the whole 2 hours, right? And then if this test run is a success, we will set up a similar goal, not this weekend, but for next weekend, and I will do a 12-hour stream in the woods. And it rains.
Okay, what did we get? 350 yesterday?
350, so we're going to round it up to 500. And that's in total. That is chat revenue in total, okay? So right now we're sitting at what you guys just saw, 20. If we get to 500, which, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't, it's okay. But if we do, I will stream from the woods for 2 hours, and I will do some crazy stuff. You know, even better, instead of doing a camping stream, all right? Instead of streaming from the woods, I'll stream from the abandoned house across the street. So change the goal, the abandoned house across the street. All right? What's in the woods, Shinobi Ben? An abandoned house.
Also, black bears. There was a big black bear spotted not too far from my house, but black bears are mostly harmless.
Okay.
And then if we get 350s today, I will crawl under my crawl space. I will crawl under my house and make sure that everybody knows there's no bodies. I will rule myself out as a suspect. People have been saying that Glammy and Rastoff are under my house. I can assure you they are not. I will prove it by crawling under my house. I'm serious.
I'm looking for the dollar sign. There we go.
I don't play around. Don't test my gangster.
I was gonna
But
put
anyway,
for
yeah,
Glammy, but it seemed too fucked up. Man, that is way too big. Shrink.
You know what else is way too big?
My mom. Dude,
Might
I want
be.
to talk about some of the things that pissed me the fuck off today. First, I want to
Alright.
talk about Becky's fat ass dancing for money, doing literally a begging stream. Like, the whole last half of it was so fucking egregious and gross. That song that she's dancing to, the donation station train or whatever the fuck, that is ridiculous. That is abusive. That's crazy. That's really racking through pockets.
Yeah, guys, I was on a call with Steak earlier while they were dancing earlier, and he says, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna mute, but then he forgot to mute, and all I hear is this sound right here. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Thank you, Gerard the Red, for 5 Lolcow Aussie gift memberships. I will say. Oh, Chase says, Steak, do you think Boogie has been fair to Rastoff? Absolutely the fuck not. I do not think Boogie has been fair to Rastoff at all. I think that Boogie's probably a big reason that Rastoff's having trouble getting out of his shell. So Boogie had to go through fire. Keem put Wings and Boogie through hot fire to melt down the bad.
coals.
He had to break the bad fucking habits. He had to break the old Boogie so that new Boogie could come through.
Facts.
You're trying to break the bad off of Rastoff, but there isn't as much bad as there was for you, Boogie. You don't have to hit him as hard. You don't have to put him through trials and tribulations the same way that you went through those trials and tribulations, because
No
he
cap.
never faked cancer. The worst he did was what? They said he poached? Or you're saying that he's being lazy, or he won't get the tattoo right? Like, yeah, he's probably scared to do those things. He hasn't been in entertainment as long as you have, and a lot has happened to him really fucking fast.
For real.
He went from a viewer, to a member, to fucking being on Rewind, to getting on Aussie, to being on the main fucking show in the entire network. And he wasn't like a fucking big streamer before this, man.
He wasn't.
Rastoff needs cuddled,
And he's coddled.
and he needs spanked lightly.
Just slightly lightly.
You gotta hold him and help him grow,
His little
Boogie.
cheeks.
Now, you and Desi literally pissed on a pregnancy test the other day, and you're trying to find out whether you're going to be a dad or not. And you want to be like a good fucking father. Maybe practice on Rastoff a little bit. He's a youngin' for you, bro. You could fucking help mold him into the fucking streamer that you want him to be, instead of trying to break him down into the streamer that you want him to be. Because he's just as fucking stubborn as you.
Like a donkey.
Like, where the fuck is he? Either he's on a plane to come whoop your fucking ass right now, or he's on a plane to Desi's parents' house. Because she's fucking free for the taking, apparently, right now.
I got no comment on that.
Instead of putting all that fucking energy into Rastoff and all this anger into Rastoff, put that energy into Desi and get your shit together. I got to meet Desi and you were fucking different. You were a happy fucking guy.
Still fat.
You were fat, but you were fat and happy like Santa Claus. You were a jolly fellow, and I really fucked with that.
He was fappy, you could say.
I want to see the family back together. I'm tired of fucking Xylee saying, oh, just put Steak on fucking test, put Rastoff back here, do this, do that. No, motherfucker, I'm happy on Aussie. Rastoff is good for the LCL. He's good for the LCU. Everybody knows that. He's a great community manager. If you want him to be more exciting, fucking teach him how, Boogie. You've got more experience. You've got fucking more experience than fucking most people, bro. Mentor him.
Mentor him. Nobody likes a breakup.
I don't like the breakup. I want my dads together.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like when Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner broke up, tears, brother. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie broke up, tears, brother.
This is worse than that. Fuck Brangelina.
I don't know about that.
I want my what's Boogie and Rat? I want my Bastoff back.
Brastoff.
No, that sucks. Boogstoff. Boogstoff is good. I want my Boogstoff back.
CJ, thank you for the one gifted. You are putting harder.
Thank you, CJ.
For the good cause. And you know what we're going to do with that money? With those gifted members, we're going to grow the LCPD. We are going to grow our resources, and we are going to get down to the bottom of this mystery. I need to start talking like the fish news anchor from SpongeBob.
If we're getting into the glammy talk, you and I have to have a talk first, brother. Because we do have a wartime reporter in this here fucking Lolcow universe.
That is true.
And her name is Xylee. And apparently she gets real. And apparently you're really one of her fucking suspects right now.
It's because of old beef, that's all.
It's because of old beef.
Whatsoever. That's all it is. It's just, she's biased.
She's biased.
Yeah,
Xylee is a biased wartime reporter?
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, but I ain't gonna do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm an officer of the law.
Susan said, wait, this is Aussie, but neither of you are actually Aussie? Susan, being Aussie doesn't fucking mean you're necessarily from Australia. It comes from the fucking heart. I've got it in here.
Susan, you'd never understand. Void _ welcome to Cash Cow.
Void! Welcome to Cash Cow, brother.
We appreciate you.
Well, I do have...
towards a good cause.
I do have in the docket some clips from Xylee Gets Real.
Some clips.
Would you go...
Would you go and pull them? Yes, I'll pull them
to rewind subsection 1, part A.
Part A.
Accusation 1.
Part A, accusation 1. Give me a second.
Watch as he dodges the accusations. Next, he'll tell me that the docket is deleted, and he'll be completely on his Gutsu arc.
The docket. All right, I think I got it. We are at accusation 1, correct?
Yes. That was from Rewind previously. Some of you saw it live, but for those of you that didn't, including Twiggy, we'll watch it here.
Man, I had things to do.
I get it.
I was investigating.
I get it. I get it.
I'm an investigator.
Pull you up over here.
I ain't no fucking traitor.
All right, you're up.
Ask y'all what y'all did to Glamberson Lambert.
It wasn't us. I did a full investigation today,
Oh
Billy. I'll have you know, and I've discovered
Tell
a
me
lot
more.
of...
All day.
So all day, I have repicked up the badge. I left this life behind because of the things I saw.
That shit was so annoying. So basically, he's coming up with excuses. I started fucking with him at the very end, typing
here.
in the chat.
Yeah, to be fair to Twiggy, I don't think he knew that
He
stupid
didn't.
fucking thing was on.
He didn't. So here's the best part.
Ask y'all what y'all did to Glamberson Lambert.
It wasn't us. I did a full investigation today, Billy.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, guys. You can't deny it. The auto tune has a, I don't know, it adds a level of seriousness, to the conversation. You know.
The next accusation, part 2. Neverender with the $5. Xylee Gets Real biased, fam. Put that on King David. Oh shit. Neverender throwing out fucking shots at Xylee. CJ with another Lolcow Aussie gifted membership. Thank you, CJ.
I forgot I could just do it. That was my bad.
Yeah, I don't have a power button like that. I've got a Stream Deck, but I don't have it set up into my OBS to let me do cool shit. I don't know how.
Because you're a failure. You're a loser.
Gerard the
All right,
Red
are you
says
ready?
actually
Are you
like
ready?
the robot voice. Yeah, I'm ready. Do you have it?
Yeah, I got it.
Pull
if you
it
like
up.
the robot voice, every 10 that's sent to the show will be read in a robot voice. And if I fail to read it in a robot voice, hold me accountable. Clip it. Send it to me. If you do, I'll do 20 push-ups.
Jay Solmer says, boo, I'm still gray. Well, if we get some gifted memberships, maybe one will come your way. Nusu with the 5 LOLCow Aussie gifted memberships.
Oh, I love hitting that button.
Damn, Nusu, I didn't know you could read my brain like that. As soon as I said it, they came out.
As soon as you said it. All right, you ready to watch this clip, boy?
Yeah, I got the clip up. Let's roll.
All right, let's get into it. Let's roll.
This part, and this is where Twiggy starts to telling himself.
Telling
She
myself.
says getting
Hold on, I just
awfully
gotta.
offensive. Pause
I
it.
gotta
Yes, say.
respond. I tried to click, but it didn't click. I'm not getting defensive in the way that's like, you know, people act like if you get defensive, you're obviously guilty, right? But then nobody complains when you're not guilty and you win a case in court. But how did you win that case? You got defensive. All right. Already, I'm seeing problems with Xylie's argument here. Let's continue this clip.
You're talking
Twiggy,
like
and
a
I-
guilty person.
Fuck you.
Dude, why didn't I know about the Rewind VC stuff?
I've literally told you about the beef between Glammy and I.
I have.
No, wait a second. Pause it.
I have.
Wait
I
a
have.
second.
I
Wait
have.
a second.
I've gone in depth.
Wait a
I've gone in
fucking
depth.
second. No.
Mm-mm.
She makes it sound like this is a recent thing. Were you recently airing out your dramas with Glammy Lammy? Or is she talking
Yes,
about
to
the things I was
Glammy's
talking about in the
face.
past? So you confronted Glammy recently with
No, Glammy
disdain
confronted
and hatred
me.
in your heart
No,
after
no,
you
no,
dragged
no,
her
no,
on
no.
this fucking show.
No. Sir. Glammy confronted me because I made an accusation that she was evil, and she came up here screaming, telling me I was a terrible person and proving me right.
If she's
All right.
evil, why is she the one fucking missing?
Okay, that logic is flawed. All right.
How?
Also, I would like to point out that I told Glammy if she didn't start, toughening up, that she was gonna have a psychotic break, and she said that was, very wrong of me to say, and that she was stronger than what I thought. And now Glammy is gone, and because she said that, now I know that Glammy did not have a psychotic break, and that Glammy was kidnapped.
Finish the clip.
Finishing the clip.
Because he started doing his over-explanation things every time Twiggy
She
starts
thinks
to
I have
lie,
a
he
tell,
does his
but I just start
over-explanation
talking
shit. So I
at
was
all
like,
times.
Oh, you're getting. Of course, I typed it all fucked up in the chat.
She's lying.
But you're getting.
You
all
can tell because she's over-explaining things right now.
Oh,
her-
that's,
her
you're
tell,
hitting her with
yeah.
the Uno reverse right
Yeah.
now.
I
Okay.
have no idea what you're
Offensive.
talking about.
At one point, Glammy was literally saying that I was trying to get her fired from her whole thing on the gaming channel, and I was not.
Oh,
wasn't.
in the
I wanted to see
past.
Glammy successful on the gaming channel. Yes.
This
did
makes it
tell me
seem like
that.
you were
Xylee,
gaslighting
he
Xylee
did-
me.
has
he
also
did tell
heard
me
all
some
of
of
this
that.
from my mouth
About not
personally,
talking
so
about
she
it
knows
recently.
exactly what I'm talking about because I've talked to her about it too.
So that would be called a motive.
Boom!
Boom!
And this is where Twiggy starts to tell.
You got
Jake, I'm starting to
boomed!
think you're not on my side here.
You got Xylee boomed. No, I'm in danger. I'm new to this LCU and all of the fucking super...
So you're pulling a Glammy and you're trying to throw somebody else under the bus
I'm
to
trying to
benefit
make sure you
yourself.
don't get me next. That's why I wore these bright colors. Try hiding me under the crawl space, son. They're gonna see me from a mile away. I'm yellow as fuck.
As I said, if we get 350s, okay, I'm going under my house. I will crawl under my full crawl space.
And
on
I
stream.
am terrified because I know that if you go under there, they're going to have to take this fucking channel down, and I'm going to have to beg to be on test or a rewind intern.
I do
or
have a missing cat.
I'll have to wear a dress and be on dolls. I need this channel, and I don't know what's under there, and it feels like you've been lying to me. It's not about sides. You're my co-host. I want you to be innocent, but I need them.
Ooh, should we
To
make
know
them a
you're
deal?
innocent.
Should we make them a deal, almost like a buy one get one half off? Except better.
What's the deal?
If we get 350s, which is a lot, right? That's a lot.
Okay,
That's a lot
okay.
to ask for. I'll crawl my crawl space. But if we get 450s,
Okay.
I'll go to the abandoned house
Tonight?
again tonight.
That would be fucking massive.
That's a bargain.
So
It's a
So
bargain.
you'd go under the house,
Uh-huh.
prove that Glammy and Rastov aren't there.
Yes, and Batgirl, because she's
'Cause-
gone too. But we're not going to talk about that.
Batgirl's gone?
Yeah,
What do you mean Batgirl's gone?
she's MIA. Has been for a few hours now.
Chat, has anybody fucking else actually heard this information, because if you're the first person to drop that the Batgirl
I heard
is
it from our
missing
chat.
information,
I
swear,
heard it from our chat.
I
Go look
swear
through
that
the
means
chat.
you
No,
did it.
I learned it from our chat. Our chat asked if anybody has seen Batgirl. I went back through and looked if anybody had seen Batgirl. I saw no signs of Batgirl. Therefore, I am concluding that Batgirl is missing.
I don't see it in the chat.
It's there.
I don't
It's
see
there.
it
Somebody
in the fucking
screenshot
chat.
that. Somebody screenshot it. Add us with it. And if you do, I will give you a kiss. All right. Let's
Even
get into
Sterling,
this.
she's a mod. All caps. What do you mean? Where is she? Twiggy, what the fuck?
I'm a detective. I'm an officer of the law. Okay, I have nothing to do with any of this. All right?
What a great cover story.
Yes.
You are now a
literally
detective.
willing- I
That
am
would give you
willing-
reason to
Hold on.
have access to all
I
the crime
am
scenes.
willing to prove it. Okay?
Okay.
Prove it.
That's what I need to see.
All right?
Banana Steak
Now-
is not amused. Banana Steak is
DJ.
worried for Glammy Lammy and for Rastov. How would Rastov even fit in your crawl space? That's why I'm
He
thinking he's in
wouldn't.
the
He
abandoned
wouldn't.
house.
I'd have to.
But he would fit in the abandoned house.
He would. Yes, but you know how thick that brush is? It would be very hard to get him there. Look, I can prove it. If they drop 450s, all right? Which is a lot of money. A lot of money. Almost enough money for me to leave the country with if I am hiding something.
Oh my god.
Then I will prove that there was nothing under my house, nothing in the crawl space, okay? Lolcow Gooners who's been a member for 2 months, Ben World. I got banned from Wings Chat for donating with getting twiggy with it as a message.
That is not how the song
What did he
goes.
say? I don't know I don't know how it
It
goes.
goes, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting twiggy with it. Na 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 na.
Getting to
All right.
That works.
Yes,
I guess.
Holly Dolly is right. Twiggy is our very own detective. I would never do anything to harm anybody. I don't know why my voice did that.
There's a third accusation video.
There sure is.
There's a third.
Fact.
I think there's a
There's
third
a
and there's a
third.
final.
There is a third, and I think the third is the final, my friend.
Yes, that's what the fuck I'm saying.
You said there was a third and a final.
Okay, you fucker. It's up.
All right, I know it's up. I'm
It's-
looking at it.
It's up.
Okay, well, let me play it then. Good golly, Miss Molly, this guy.
Boom! Even his own co-host calls it a motive.
Damn. And Twiggy has been going after Glammy.
I went after everybody.
The second
to
he
be fair.
heard that nerds were going
Listen.
after Glammy, he wanted to go after Glammy. He was on board
Yeah.
to jump when him and Nightmare and the other people were jumping on Glammy over the Gutsu Wutsu stuff. Twiggy was like definitely right on board with that. It was always Twiggy versus Glammy in Twiggy's mind, and I mean, I don't know why Glammy is not a big dog to me. I think I would go after bigger fish if I was Twiggy, but I guess maybe he wanted
She's an easy target.
maybe he wanted an easy target. You're right. Pokey got
An easy target. An easy target. All
You
right,
said
now,
that Xylee was a liar. What
hypothetically,
about William the refrigerator?
hypothetically, if I was to go after somebody who was an easy target, that person, would be easy to get rid of, correct?
Well,
But Glammy is anything but an easy target.
she's gone.
Now she is, and I had nothing to do with it. But if Glammy was an easy target, don't you think she would have been gone one of the other, 10 times she was fired? If she really was an easy target, do you think she would be indestructible as she is? Okay? Also,
Wait a
if I was
second.
guilty,
gotta
would I
respond
point
to
this
that
out?
point first. I gotta respond to that point. Yes, she's been moved from show to show, and she has showed that she is very resilient when it comes to this universe and this community. However, when pushed too far mentally, we've shown that she'll break the fuck down. So maybe you decided, wow, I can't naturally get her off the show.
Okay, but then think about this, right? all she would have to do to get away from that is, not go on the internet. But Glammy ran away from her house, which implies these problems might be a little closer to home than we think. Perhaps her house is haunted, something we haven't even thought about. All right? Perhaps she lives in an apartment. We don't know. Maybe her neighbors have sex really loud, and it's just mind-breaking for her.
I don't think that would be
Right.
it. I don't think that would be it. I think
It can
Glammy
be
Lammy's a
factors in
loud
it.
lover. If I had
And
to put
look,
my money on it,
if-
I'd
if
assume
I
she's
was
the loud
going-
neighbor.
If I was going to go after Glammy Lammy, obviously I would use somebody as a puppet, like Gatsuwatsu, for example. And if you go through the logs of the Discord server, you will see that I said our first target is Glammy when I was trying to work with Gatsuwatsu. And then somebody
What do
said,
you mean
"Why
trying
Glammy?
to?
Seems like an easy target." And I said, "This one's personal." All right? But then what happens? Gatsuwatsu disappears. I give up on the task. All right?
False.
Then I turn over
Gatsuwatsu
a new leaf.
disappears because you guys take it off server because you know that the mods would catch you guys talking in the server.
They wouldn't. Because I would do
yes,
it somewhere.
they.
No,
because you would
they
do it
wouldn't.
somewhere else.
Somewhere in the server where I could, get away with it.
No.
Perhaps a VC where I do all of my shady dealings.
And where were you caught hanging out with Glammy Lammy?
In the Rewind VC.
In a VC.
But I never threatened Glammy. Glammy threatened me.
I'm like fucking
in the VC.
Spider-Man, bro. I'm
Glammy threatened
fucking
me.
webbing all these things together.
She-
Was I
She
next?
threatened me.
Was I
Okay,
next,
that's all I'm
Twiggy?
saying. No.
Was it me?
No, you.
Was it
you-
Young Steak,
you
the
were
new
never
guy
on
on
the
the
list.
block?
You have never been on my list, and a matter of fact, Glammy has never been on my list for people I was going to take out. Do you know who is on my list?
Who?
I asked you to guess. Well, no, I technically didn't ask you to guess, looking back at what I said. So just guess. There are no hosts on my list. It's all random Discord members. All of those people who said that I had the same legs as Chicken Little. All of the people who said that I was built like somebody who survived a famine. All of the people who make fun of how big my forehead is and say that I'm suffering from male pattern baldness. All of the people who compare me to Jeffrey Dahmer when I wear my glasses. Those are the people on my list. The viewers. But only the mean ones. Because they're mean. They hurt my feelings, dude. And, honestly, I'm just not going to, sit here and let people walk all over me, dude.
Shout out Gerard the Red. Twiggy has done his time for previous crimes. A month out of the Discord is 2 to 3 years real time? He's a reformed
Basically,
1940s
I am.
detective now.
I am a reformed detective.
I will take that into account. I do take that into account. Voltage Mike, member for 2 months of Ban World. Justice for Twiggy. Love the show, guys. Steak, you a real one. 100.
100.
100. I be keeping it 100. Let me keep it a stack with you,
100.
bucko. No cap. Does that sound good? Does that sound cool?
Yeah, bro.
No
You
cap.
had me straight up, bro. I almost
Type
asked
shit,
you if
type
you
shit.
knew, if you knew a guy who could get me some good stuff, bro. Alexis, 2002, says Twiggy is a psychopath. Alexis, I remember you. I remember you. She has good reason to believe that.
Oh, boy.
I once told Alexis about my first viewing of Charlotte Webb and told her that I didn't even shed one tear. And ever since, she's been calling me a sociopath or a psychopath. OG Saltlick says, why roast Twiggy for his looks when you can roast him for his actions? That's a very valid point, exactly, and that hurts me less.
I don't think I've seen anybody roast you for your looks before. Chat, have you guys ever seen anybody roast Twiggy for his looks before?
They do it all the time. You know what? Let's see some roasts on the back of some $5 bills.
Hell yeah. Crazy Void said, I
Hell
posted
yeah.
evidence that Twiggy is responsible for all this in Discord. Crazy Void, I'm running OBS, so Twiggy's in control of what evidence we bring up tonight. Like that
You're
that's
not
a severe
talented
problem.
enough to bring stuff up on OBS or bring stuff up on Discord while you're running OBS. That's
You
crazy,
told me
dude.
in private that Keemstar would fire me if I brought anything up while I was running OBS.
I have never told you that. I bring stuff up on OBS all the time while running.
That was just a joke. That's a
Right.
callback to Rastov getting bullied back in the day. Did that really happen?
that
Did you
is-
gaslight Rastov?
No, Rastov gaslit himself. He tried to get into my head, so I literally used the same technique he was using with me, and he didn't like it. I just wanted to show him.
CJ with another Lolcow
I didn't
Aussie
show
gift
him
membership. I got a $500.
This evidence isn't
donations.
evidence, dude.
I don't have like a meter. I need to fix these OBS goals so that they make more sense. I'm just gonna have to calculate it at the when it pulls up the analytics after the end of the stream. I'll know. It doesn't help you guys. I'm sorry about that. Jethro says, I'm loving this show too. Hell yeah, Jethro. That means we're doing a good job. Everybody, can you go ahead and like the stream so Jethro
Did you
doesn't
let
fire one
Jethro
of us?
know? Did you let Jethro know that Keem said if we don't make at least $300 tonight that we have no choice but to fire him?
I didn't
Because that
tell
broke
Jethro.
my heart when I was told that.
I assumed Jethro already knew.
I don't know, man, but that's just
That's
heartbreaking.
All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're having a very good start. You're gonna be all right, Jethro. We got this shit.
You should be all right, Jethro. Hopefully.
What is your
I
opinion
can't lose you.
on the Boogie Rastoff beef? Because I spoke from my heart, and I don't feel like you spoke from yours.
I don't have a heart.
Well, speak
and I'm
from
trying to pull up some evidence
your
right now,
insides.
so you're distracting me.
Some evidence
So
of
you
what?
know. Somebody said there was evidence. You told me to pull it up.
I
You know,
didn't.
Dark
All I
Void,
said was
Crazy
that
Void.
you were in control of bringing up
Okay,
evidence.
well, look. This is his supposed evidence.
All right, I'm coming.
Now, clearly, that is AI, or at least edited. Clearly. You notice how I was high energy when I came in, but then you guys start making baseless accusations? Bro, now I want to go into my crawl space.
We had to cover the accusations that Xylee
Now I want to go into my crawl
made
space, dude.
on Rewind, or you're a suspect. In that picture, you sort of look like the guy from SNL.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go under my crawl space for 250s. I just want to get out of here.
Never Ender with the $2 for the Jethro fund. Thank you. We're trying to keep Jethro as our manager, but you know,
we gotta...
Keemstar's a numbers man. So when he's looking at the numbers, he's gonna look at our managers before he looks at us. Jethro and
bro. And
Purple
if we-
Flurp.
Like once we get to halfway towards the saving Jethro goal, I might.
PlayStation #1 gamer, a gray from the chat. A gray that I've never seen before said, at LOLCow Aussie, Glammy had a date tonight with her husband, going on date to the movies or out eating food and dancing. PlayStation #1 gamer, who the fuck are you? Where did you get this information from, and why are you sweeping for Glammy's location? Let me tell you something, PlayStation's #1 gamer. I talked around the PlayStation crews, and they didn't know your fucking name. So who are you?
Jared the Red sent 5 Lolcow Aussie gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Jared, for that.
Thank you for saving my house! Yes! Fuck
Guys,
yeah,
I can't
Jared.
lose Jethro. I can't lose him. He's done such good work for this channel. He was the one responsible. Let me get into my cry cam real quick, where I zoom in.
Jethro,
can't
get
lose
in
him,
here.
guys.
He's gonna need a pep talk. This is not good content. He can't be crying on stream.
I can't be
Jethro.
crying on stream. I
Jethro,
feel like
get into waiting, bro. This is crazy. Tell him. Oh, Twiggy. Tell him how you feel, buddy. I'm sorry that you're struggling right now.
well, it's just that I came back here. I didn't want to be competitive. I just wanted to have a fun show with my new bestie, Steak. And now I've got to compete. We're at 7th on the leaderboard.
It's sad
And do you know
days.
who's being blamed for us? Or do you know who's being blamed for it? Not us. Not the people who should be blamed. Jethro's being blamed. And it's my fault because I brought him on as our manager. And now he's being blamed for our failures.
I didn't know the amount of responsibility one takes on when they decide to manage a show. And I don't know if Jethro knew either. However, he is the manager now, and he has to step up and take responsibility for it. Jethro, where the fuck are you? One of your stars is breaking the fuck down, and you're hiding in the chat? Get in here, Jethro. You're needed. Steak, know what, sus? Twiggy used to call me a retard daily, and he has stopped since Glammy went missing.
He's retarded, bro.
I'm
He
about to
doesn't
say,
know what
I don't know. I don't know. I think that fizzled out pretty fucking quickly there, bud. Andy called you a retard, so you're good now, Void. You're good. Okay, thank God. Here's Jethro.
I just can't lose him.
Jethro, welcome to Lolcow Aussie. I need
Dude,
you right
I don't know if
now.
I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to confront him about this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
We still have an hour and a half left. Jethro, please turn on your cam. Please talk us through this, or talk Twiggy back off the ledge, because he's struggling right now. I can see it in his eyes, the tears rolling down his face. I'm emotionally caught up. I've been worried about Glammy all day. I didn't expect this to
Run away
happen.
from all my problems. I think I'm gonna run away from all my problems.
You
I think I'm
can't.
gonna run
We have
away.
to do this show.
Nobody told me.
Jethro, if we don't reach our goal tonight, man, Steak's gonna have to make a tough decision.
Jethro.
I can't do this.
I thought when they put
can't.
me... Go ahead and collect yourself. Collect yourself. I'll talk to Jethro for a second. I'm going to talk to our manager. Jethro, when I got into Aussie, when I got put onto this show...
I'm running away.
No, don't run away.
Twiggy, don't run away.
Twiggy, don't run away, man.
Don't run away.
Jethro, you can't tell him he's not allowed. You're his boss.
You're not allowed. No.
Stay, Twiggy.
Yes, Twiggy.
Stay. Don't you
Yes,
fucking
hey.
run away.
It's over. I'm done.
Jethro,
I can't.
manage
Come
him.
on,
I'm losing my
stay.
mind,
Come
man.
on, stay.
I'm
Don't
losing
run.
my mind.
Don't run away. No.
There's no point in continuing. Rastov, you can have the show back. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Twiggy, don't eat. Twiggy, don't eat. Twiggy.
You can come in. You can.
Twiggy!
You know what? He can take my place. All right. He'll
Twiggy!
be more entertaining than I am anyway. Maybe he can make us a little bit of money. You know?
Jethro, he's breaking things.
Maybe he can.
You can't let
Twiggy,
him.
don't eat. Twiggy.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
Twiggy, don't eat.
Jethro, I need to talk to you now that he's leaving. Now that he's off camera, we have an actual serious problem on Aussie. How do we?
Yeah, I look on the numbers. The numbers in the goods.
Right, that is a Jethro problem. But we have other
Because
problems.
Twiggy, he don't want to pull me into this position.
You just let him run off stream. What the fuck am I supposed to do? That's my co-host. You're the manager. You outrank me in the power struggle here. And now he's gone. Jethro, you got to go get him, dude. Go call him or something, man. You got to get him back on the show.
Twiggy,
No,
Twiggy.
get in his DMs and call him. Call him on Discord. We got to get him back in here, Jethro. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Okay.
Oh God.
Just.
Twiggy, come back.
I just can't take this no more.
Twiggy.
I'm running away. Never coming back.
Twiggy, come
Yeah.
back.
He's barefoot. He's barefoot in the woods. This isn't good, Jethro. Manage him. You gotta fucking talk him out of this. This is not okay. Twiggy, can you stop and listen to a second? Can you listen?
They don't even want to see the crawl space. They don't even want me to prove the innocent I am. I am innocent. Jethro, you're smiling. You're laughing at me. You think this is funny. I'm suffering.
Jethro, are you fucking laughing right now? He's barefoot in the woods outside his home and you're laughing?
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Jethro's flaking.
He said, I'll be back, and then he left.
What is the chat saying? Did you want me back?
The chat is saying...
What's the chat saying?
They're saying, where's Gutsu? Oh, they're calling you Twigsu Watsu.
Twiggy, come back.
Twigsu Watsu is the funniest roast I've read all fucking day. Stop laughing,
Twiggy,
Steak. This is
Guys.
serious. This is my only defense mechanism to
Something that I
serious
have
problems, is I
Do
laugh
it.
about
Hold up.
them.
Give me.
Twiggy, come back.
Where is he?
Okay, see, wait. No, I gotta start from the. I gotta start from the beginning. Hold up.
Chat, I have no idea what's
I
happening.
gotta remember the words. Give me a second.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what's happening right now, and Jethro is not helping me get him back.
Twiggy, come back.
You're
You're going to be okay.
All right, buddy. Buddy, your internet's not strong enough. You're going to have to
can't.
get back
Yeah,
inside.
go back inside.
You have to go back inside.
Yeah, go back inside.
I'll go back inside for $10.
Chat, somebody please
no, it's
give
raining
$10
bad.
to put his dumbass back inside. Steak, kick him. For $10, I'd also kick him. It's up to you guys. That shit's funny as fuck. The barefoot outside is so
I stepped
crazy
on
to
something.
me. I know you're gonna get
I'm lost.
fucking ringworm, bro.
Yeah, literally.
It's not how you get ringworm, stupid.
Twiggy's going back to his home planet. That's what it fucking
It's okay,
looks
I saw
like,
my way
dude.
back.
The way you're dressed right now is the exact
No,
way.
my engine got ringworm. Dude, what's wrong with my outfit? What?
I kicked
We
Twiggy.
lost him.
I kicked him temporarily for him to be depressed outside for a little bit. So Jethro, I gotta tell you, your plan for Twiggy isn't working. He is mentally breaking down. He's outside barefoot in the rain right now.
Yeah.
Could you hop into members waiting or wherever he's at? No, you can't even talk in there, can you? You can't even give him a pep talk. When he comes back in here, you have to give him the biggest fucking pep talk ever.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to drag him back up. All right, Officer Twiggy, I think Jethro's ready to talk to you now.
I'm drinking alcohol. I'm taking 6 shots right now. You can't stop me.
Stop.
No, you can't stop me, Jethro. I'm drinking my problems away.
You can't, Twiggy.
No.
You cannot drink your problems
People are
away.
falsely accusing me of murdering somebody in Minecraft.
Who said murder?
Yeah,
I don't care, okay?
Nobody see that. Nobody.
No, this is preposterous. This is false.
You said
This is
murder.
ruining my reputation further than I could possibly ruin it myself, and I've done a real number on my reputation. In case you weren't aware, there. All right, can you hear that? Can you hear the
You
liquor
can't solve your
shaking?
problem with alcohol.
Jethro,
It was spicy.
I'm going to have to let you go for a moment for me to talk to my
Okay.
co-host.
Okay.
Twiggy,
I'm good. Yes,
we had
I'm having a mental breakdown.
we had to go over the accusations, bro. We had to go over them.
No.
I said it on rewind. That means everybody saw them.
You should have swept for me, okay? You
I
should have
can't
swept for me.
sweep. They didn't teach me how good enough in the army, and he's gone. He's gone. You see what happens, you guys? You work with people, you try your hardest, and they're back.
Why'd you kick me? I was trying to defend myself.
I didn't fucking kick you. Neverender, thank you for the one. LOL Cow
Oh.
Aussie gift membership. Did that go to my boy? Bullocks Bandit? I see you in there begging to become green, you motherfucker. I can't make you green. You're at the mercy of your own card and the mercy of our beautiful chat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the mods that are working here for free. Appreciate all you guys. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's the alcohol's spicy.
I don't have any alcohol right now. I need to get some for tomorrow. I need to get some for this fucking weekend. My wife finally comes back Saturday. CJ said, Steak, we love you. Thank you, CJ. Neverender said, this is good TV. Steak, I don't get my...
This isn't good
behind
TV.
here.
My sufferings good TV for you.
I think
I'm going through a mental crisis right now, and it's good TV for you.
I think
now
you're
I gotta
dodging.
eat a fucking tasty cake, bro.
You're dodging the accusations.
I'm not
You
dodging.
just have to take
No,
them on.
I'm going through real emotions right now. I'm going through real emotions right now.
I understand that you're going through real emotions right now, and I validate your emotions.
Going through real emotions.
But it feels
I'm
like you're avoiding talking about
I'm not avoiding anything.
some of the things that were
going
said
through
and talked
something-
about.
I'm going through something real right now, okay?
All right, well, don't sprain your thigh.
What, a guy? Do you still think I did it? Do you still think I did it?
No, I forgive you for everything.
Yeah, does this look like somebody who could have done something like that? Don't show your butthole, Linguini. Does this look like somebody who could have hurt somebody?
Even if you did it, I forgive you now.
Linguini, don't show your butthole, bro. We gotta charge for that. What are you doing?
You should have named that cat Becky Boop.
I can't get him off my back, dude. I can't get him off my back. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get hurt.
Do not hurt the cat. Do not have a wings moment. Save the kitten. Okay.
We're good.
God.
We're good. He's okay. But give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll go back to my setup. I will gather myself. But I gotta tinkle first, so let me just mute myself.
Or you could just fucking not. Or you could just leave, you fucking dickhead. Jesus Christ. Allie Void with the $5. Hey, Twiggy, what's more heartbreaking, the Jethro situation or when you finished the TV show Lost live on LOLCal Live? Don't get him started on the motherfucking Lost memes right now.
Dude, I'm literally holding my pee in right now. I just pinched it off mid-pee, so I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now, and it's uncomfortable, but probably the season finale of Lost. Or when Charlie died. Those were probably more emotional for me, but you guys didn't see that, so don't worry about it. Let me mute myself. You almost heard my stream.
I don't want to hear your stream. They're trying to listen to our stream right now. Oh, boy. Let me see if anybody is in waiting. I don't think so. No, we're still good. So I've already talked about the Boogie and Rastov shit. I have a personal theory. My personal theory on where Rastov is I think it could be a combination of two things. One, he's on the plane right now on his way to America to do like RL content for a while. If he's making the trip from New Zealand all the way here, he's probably going to stay for a little bit. So one, he's traveling. If that's not true, I think he took the fucking day off. I don't remember if it was Xylee or Billy that said it, but on Rewind they were saying in the beginning of the stream from yesterday, Boogie was telling him, like, take a fucking day off if you need to. But for Rastov, since he's so, like, intermingled throughout the entire fucking community, he's in, like, pretty much every show. If there's an issue, they have to call him. I think he just took a fucking day off away from everything. He just muted his Discord for 24 hours, put his fucking electronics away. I think he has a girl. He's probably hanging out with his girl the whole time. Okay, Twiggy's going up into his attic, I think, for some reason. I'm trying to keep up with the story here, the plot.
Guys, as you can see, Glammy is not in my attic. She is not up here.
I'm trying to make sure.
Oh, there's my guitar. She's not up here anywhere. There's an old game of tic-tac-toe. There's some rat poison.
Why do you have a bucket of
Glammy,
open rat poison up there?
Don't worry about it. Probably not supposed to have it stored like that. As I did pest control for a living, I know better than that.
Okay,
but I just got exposed.
all right. I wasn't gonna get into it. I was just wondering.
Got all my Legos.
I was just wondering.
Eric, hit me up if you need help with that Lego video, dog. I got you, bro. I got a whole tub full of minifigures right here, bro. I got you, but as you can see, Glammy's not up here. But if you want to see inside of the crawl space, that's going to be $250s. Sorry, at least $100 to see under my crawl space. I'll show you the attic for free.
Well, but, I'm glad that she's not up there. But I don't think you watched all of Rewind. There is something that you missed. Zay Zooted went up onto Rewind. I can't even focus. Will you get your ass back to your setup, you fucking crackhead?
I'm sorry, man.
You're fucking me up because I don't even know what to fucking look at. I'm unfocused.
I'm just going through something, man, and instead of like being there for me, you're just like criticizing my actions when I'm going through something, man.
Gerard the Red said Rastov will be on live tomorrow. I can almost guarantee that, and also probably a surprise most likely. But I got a feeling he just took the day off because of Boogie constantly picking at him. Yeah, I'm thinking that's true. He needed a break from the Boogie bullying. But I will also say, I don't really feel like Boogie bullied him that fucking bad. Did he say some awful fucking shit in main chat? Sure. But how many of you guys were around for the original, like, Xbox 360 Live days? How many of you guys were around on the internet saying fucking atrocious, horrible things back in the day? Like, should you say something like that to a friend or a coworker? Probably not. Is it forgivable? Maybe not that day, but eventually, yeah. There should be peace. Because it really wasn't that fucking bad. However, I do feel bad for Rastov because it seems like Rastov trusted Boogie. I feel like that's where a lot of the pain and anger for Rastov comes from, is I feel like Rastov really, really tried for the first month to be Boogie's friend and to fucking make him happy and to provide as much entertainment as he can, and then Boogie sort of just shit on him, and he just wasn't able to really deal with that kind of pressure. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe people in New Zealand don't fucking talk shit like that. Did somebody else join the fucking VC?
Yeah, I brought him in to defend me. Lake City Blind Boy, can you please defend me?
Lake City Blind Boy, welcome to LOL Aussie. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Do you have a webcam?
He does. He may not be on though, and that's fine.
Yeah.
He defends me.
Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
I trust him with my life.
This is your defense attorney?
This is my defense attorney. We've known each other for years.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. He's Daredevil, bro. He's blind, but, like, he's an attorney. Look at that beautiful man. That's my attorney right there.
Okay.
If you only have a one eye stake,
what is up, Lake City Blind? I wouldn't make fun of him for having one eye. I'm a veteran.
I don't know what you're gonna do.
There's a lot of people with fucking one eye or no eyes, bro, that are vets.
But like,
do you want to see it?
I think it might be against TOS. So no. I'd love to see it personally, but I don't want to get the channel in trouble, and that might be considered gory. I do want to see the dog in the back, though. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Lake City Blind Boy, I'm having a very bad day. People are making false accusations saying that I them very seriously.
Did you both just freeze?
Well, no, I'm still here.
Okay, so you wanted to defend Twiggy. I would love to hear your defense. After I read these, CJ with the $5. I could see Rastov showing up to Boogie's house and him going to Keem's house for the 4th of July party, but I don't know. LOL. Rastov is just PMSing, guys. He'll be fine. 5 Australian from Bruggs. Thank you, Bruggs. Bruggs, please get out of jail soon. I miss you in the Discord. Am I lagging, or is Twiggy? Are you lagging?
I'm not lagging. My internet's fine.
Chat is...
I'm good
no,
too.
I'm pretty sure you're lagging, even on my fucking OBS.
You be lagging on my end, dingus. It's your internet.
Okay, all right. I don't believe you, but that's fine. I'm
You're
ready.
lagging for me. But
No, I'm not. Stop
my
turning
not.
everything against me.
But my attorney's not. My attorney is good. Guys, we're at 48 out of 500, like Sterling said. If we get to 500, I will stream from the haunted house across the street tomorrow for the whole 2 hours, and then I will, if we do another 500, and you know what? I'm actually gonna make it. I'm gonna make it a little, easier on them, Steak. If tomorrow's what? Thursday for the people watching. Technically, it'll be Friday, right? If the next streams before Saturday, we get another 500 after tonight, which we probably won't get there tonight, and that's fine. But if we do, and then we get another 500, and I'm giving you 2 days for the next 500. Am I making any sense, guys?
You lost me, but I'm excited with the energy.
I'm not making any sense at all. Okay, let me reword this for you then. All right, tonight, if we get a total of $500 on this stream, I will camp out for 2 hours in the abandoned house, the haunted house across the street. Okay? I will let you guys tell me scary stories, the whole 9 yards. And then
I'll read
if we make-
creepypastas.
If we make another 500 before Saturday, I will do an all-nighter in that house. All night. I will stay in that house. No matter what happens, I will not leave it. And
An all-nighter is diabolical.
an all-nighter, and I will bring a battery pack to charge my phone, but there will be no charging flashlights. The minute my flashlight dies, it's over. My flashlight will not last 12 hours. That's a guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that together we can do this. Together. What do you think
Okay.
about this?
I think
My,
that sounds exciting as fuck for the
My
all-nighter.
legally blind friend. I don't know what to refer to you as. You have blind in your name, so it's the first thing that goes to mind. Do you have like a nickname?
Oh, it's Ricky.
Ricky. All right, that's easy. Easy. I will never refer to you as anything other than Ricky.
So, Steak, you and we chat back and forth.
Sure.
So, I am hereby declaring myself as the prosecuting attorney against Twiggy.
This all went against me.
Wow, you brought him
Yes.
in. This is your defense attorney?
I mean,
So,
I just
when
thought
he
if
was
I, like,
up in-
threw him in that situation, he'd be like, okay, I guess, you know.
Oh
I'm
my
under pressure.
god, this is the fucking biggest backfire of all backfires ever. Okay, yes, sure.
when-
Let's prosecute Twiggy, I guess.
Yeah, so when Twiggy was up in his
One minute,
in his
one minute,
attic,
1 minute. Before we do this, sorry, this is just very important. Let me get my defense lawyer in here.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
object. I object.
Why the fuck do you have another guy with one eye in here? I'm the OG, motherfuckers.
Okay,
what
so that
the
is true.
fuck
Pirate
this?
only has one eye as well.
So
Okay.
what the fuck?
I picked the wrong one-eyed guy for my
Yo,
attorney.
fuck you,
Okay,
Twiggy.
that was-
Bring Jethro back. Bring
Ooh.
Jethro back.
Pirate, no,
Fuck
Pirate, you are here to defend.
Fuck
him.
you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dude, none of your defense attorneys like you at all,
This isn't
bro.
working. This isn't working. for
This
me.
is
Somebody please hop in
backfiring
the way,
so
dude.
hard.
All
Holy
right, go
fuck.
on with your argument. Go on with your argument, but somebody please hop in here. Please.
So when Mr. Twiggetheth was up in his attic, there was a gray storage container, and I saw not only the freakish thing ever, but it was blonde hair sticking out from the lid. Therefore, he's got the glammy lammy inside that storage container.
Keep in mind your eyewitness is blind. All right, let me just point that out real quick.
How dare you,
No.
Twiggy? How dare you? Are you saying because he only has one eye, he can't see as good as you can? You wear
He
glasses.
is legally blind. He is legally blind.
I don't know your prescription. You might be legally blind.
See, he's scratching his head. He don't know.
He
He's-
doesn't even
that's
know his
deflecting.
own prescription.
He's deflecting. He's nervous.
He's nervous and worried. I can't believe
Look
I
at
didn't
that
see the blonde
face.
hair.
Look at that face.
Do we have
No,
any
wait,
more
keep doing it
Twiggy
again.
defense attorneys?
I will run away again. I'll do it.
No, you don't. You don't fucking
No,
go back
no.
out that window.
Twiggy, if you go out that window, I'll sing for you.
Do you want to sing together?
What's that one song in Dumbo? Baby mine.
No, I will never
won't
watch
you
Dumbo.
cry?
Dumbo is a very offensive movie.
Why?
Very
Oh
offensive.
my fucking god! So you can't watch the old Disney movies, Twiggy? Are
No, dude.
they're too offensive for you,
Yeah,
Twiggy?
Yeah.
Fuck that! I
Yeah.
like the old Disney movies. You just got to understand that they were insensitive because they were made in a time where insensitivity was regular.
That's a bad time. We should forget about that time. We should...
You don't forget the
No.
past, or
That's
you're
our
doomed to
history,
repeat it, my brother.
He's
Jethro's
mad.
telling me don't leave again. Jethro, I will do whatever the fuck I want.
All
right.
He actually said, "Do not."
I'm fast as fuck,
That's what I just said.
Still
Machiavelli
fast as
said,
fuck, boy.
"I'd trust a blind witness
Fast
over
as fuck,
Twiggy."
boy. Still fast as fuck, boy.
Why does everybody hate me?
Why did you play that 4 times, Lake City?
It said fart.
It wasn't. That was Keemstar. So you brought the wrong attorney up. Your real attorney comes up and he fucking crashes out on you. Do you have a defense attorney, Twiggy?
I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm just completely checked out, and I don't want to be here anymore. If I had my choice, I would be on a private island outside of Guam, sipping on Bahama Mamas.
But
with
to
my
get that
woman by my side.
You have to go through war.
Well, to get that, I'd have to, make some money, and apparently people don't even want to see inside of my crawl space.
Lake
So,
City, thank you
obviously
for
they
calling
believe
in. We're going to move on.
What, Twiggy? I want to see inside your crawl space.
It's 250s
How
in
is
the
that
chat.
so sexual?
Goodbye, Lake
How is that
City
so
blind
sexual?
boy.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, I trust his one eyeball. He says he saw blonde hair. For me, this is a win-win. If you go upstairs and you prove him wrong, you have a problem with blind people. But if you go upstairs and find Glammy, our YouTube channel is canceled. So it's sort of a lose-lose for me. I don't think it works at all.
I'm not going back in my attic.
I don't think you can now. I think there's too much at stake.
Unless no, I'm not going to
appreciative.
get desperate. I'm not getting desperate. You know what? Steak, it's okay. It's okay. We don't have to meet our goals. We don't. We'll just fizzle out.
I'm not fizzling out a shit. I'm ready to talk about the next fucking situation of today. So, Buff Weeb called for war on Queens on our show. And apparently, he showed up for it with the NDF. And you know what some funnier shit is? CD-ROM called into LCL to tell
I
Keem.
saw that. That was good. CD-ROM calling in.
Apparently, he was calling in to say, like, CD-ROM. So CD-ROM called in under the guise of, Keem, I don't need you to fight my battles.
But please fight my battles.
I'm just warning you that after they trample my body into the ground, your body might be next. So it might behoove you to come fight my battles for me. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever. I saw that Billy put him up to it, and Billy was like, you should tell Keem. And I thought about that before I went to sleep last night. I was like, ha, that's funny. And then when I was watching LCL, I'd forgotten all about it. And he gets up there, and he's serious. He's so serious.
That's why I can't bully CD-ROM anymore because, as you know, I have a barrier that protects me from or protects autistic people from being bullied by me. And after that, I was like, oh, well, now I feel bad. Also, Jethro said that since he's going to be fired soon, he will be drinking. Put down the bottle, Jethro.
Jethro, drinking is not the answer, brother.
We're gonna get through this, Jethro.
Allie Void with the $5. Hey, Twiggy, can you sing Everything is Awesome when you're part of the team in the most sus way possible?
This is the cheapest I will ever embarrass myself for, but of course. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team! Everything is awesome! I don't remember the last lyrics. Something, living a dream.
When you're living a dream.
When you're living a dream.
I never watched the Lego
Everything is
movies
awesome.
or played the Lego games.
Bro, you never played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga?
I don't know anything about Star Wars. I just watched the original 3 Star Wars. The 3 VHSs. And he left me here. Chad, is it such a sin for me not to know all the Star Wars lore, man? I know that May the 4th be with you. I know that Anakin Skywalker has a blue lightsaber and he cuts children in half. I know that Darth Vader threw somebody into a well or something and they fell. I know that Yoda did a bunch of war crimes and everybody still loves him. You can play your...
Yoda did not do any war
Yoda
crimes.
did do war crimes.
Yoda committed no war
I
crimes.
saw it on iFunny.
Yeah, you saw it on iFunny.
Do heroin, I must. Commit war crimes, I have. I've seen it. It's proof. He's
That
like
is
a little.
fake news. That is
It's not
fake
fake news. Are you sweeping for the
That
Jedi's
is
now?
fake news. That is fake news. All right, that is clearly something that is just not real.
Could you imagine
Um,
Donald Trump as Darth Vader defending why he blew up the fuzzy bear world?
Steak.
Yes. What, motherfucker?
You gotta watch Star Wars.
I can't.
You know,
Everybody.
I'm about to start basing all of our goals around you being forced to watch Star.
All of the Star Wars people are cringe, though.
I'm going to do. You know what? We deserve being in 7th place. We do. You've never seen Star Wars?
You've never seen Lord of the Rings, motherfucker. Don't you question me. I come from a different part of the nerd world. We don't have lightsabers.
Lightsabers are so much cooler than just swords.
No,
bro.
they're not. No, they're
Why
not.
don't we use swords anymore in warfare? All right. They're more of a decoration. No, still,
they
I know
are
what you're saying.
bringing knives and swords back to warfare because they're using it to cut the fucking fiber optic cords off of drones that they're using to drone strike
You know what's
mobile.
better for that? You know what's better for that? A fucking cannon.
No, it's way easier to cut that cord and fucking disarm the fucking drone than it is to shoot the drone out of the sky. Those things are
Yeah,
fast as shit.
It would be way more badass to train like an army of rats to chew through these cords. Swords are outdated.
They didn't do that on Star Wars, motherfucker, so it doesn't
Swords
help
are
your
outdated.
argument, bro.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You've only seen the first 3.
They had trained rats in Wanted, and all they knew how to do is eat peanut butter, get fat, and blow up.
Actually, if you've watched Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi,
I've only watched the first 3.
There is a creepy rat creature that hangs out by Jabba who is sentient, and his name is Salacious Crumb. And I'm sure that he could easily be trained to do that exact task. And I'm sure
I don't
that with
believe
the
you.
limitless possibilities amongst these millions of planets in Star Wars, somebody has trained the I can't remember the species that Salacious Crumb was, but yeah, he's some kind of like monkey. I don't fucking know.
Okay, that's different than rats. We're basically trained monkeys, dude. That's what
Sterling
I'm
says,
saying.
"What about Ratatouille?" I like Ratatouille. The movie is good.
Could you imagine fucking CD-ROM got a Ratatouille, except it taught him, like, how to fuck a chick?
He called himself a terminal version on stream today.
What does that mean?
It means you live a very pathetic life, because there's nothing wrong with being a virgin, but referring to yourself as a terminal virgin shows how desperate you are.
Do you think he's giving up on beans?
I mean, I would if I was him.
I think he's giving up on beans.
Bro, if a girl... look, there's nothing wrong with the way that CD-ROM looks, besides the fact that I make fun of him for looking like he has progeria.
Beans
right?
is a...
It's all about the way you carry yourself, okay? Personality really matters, and, literally, women have an instinct, all right? They have a sixth sense for when it comes to sniffing out desperate people, all right? And when
you're saying CD's desperate.
100%. He's a terminal virgin. He referred to himself as a terminal virgin.
He has said in the past that he has turned pussy down.
Probably because he smelled it and it was fucking ugh. You know, probably because he would have gotten crushed by the bitch.
I think maybe he misdiagnosed himself as a terminal virgin. I still think CD-ROM can get laid. He's an attractive enough dude. He looks like your average dude if you put, like, the false nose eyeglass disguise that you can buy from Spencer's on. He's not a bad-looking guy. He's got a show
He looks
on
like a
YouTube.
deformed crash dummy.
A little bit. Okay, yes, that stings because that hit a little bit. That definitely seems to have...
That hit hard,
That sort of
actually.
hit the mark pretty fucking... Damn, that's rough. Never mind, CD-ROM. Maybe
He
you're
does
fucked.
he does date short women, you know, around the 4'6" range. He literally is into dwarfs, which is kind of cool. That's the one thing I can respect about him, is he's openly into midgets. Can we say midget?
I don't think you could say midget or dwarf. I think you have to say little person.
That's gay. Can I say that?
I don't know anymore.
I don't either.
I don't know
It's
anymore
all
in this
good fun.
universe.
It's all in good fun.
Crazy Void said, return Glammy to us and we can forget all this ever happened, Twiggy. And he's right. We're an hour and 10 minutes in here and you still haven't...
For 250s? If she's in my crawl space. You guys will never know where Glammy is, okay? The one place I could keep her is in my crawl space or my attic. She's obviously not in my attic.
How's that obvious? We had someone call in to defend you only under
He
that.
was blind!
Only in one fucking eye, Twiggy!
No, I literally heard him talking about how he was legally blind. Okay, legally blind people are not credible witnesses. I'm sorry. Sorry, you're not valid. Sorry. Is that offensive?
I'm finding out.
Can I say that?
I'm finding out.
Okay.
Can legally blind people be used as witnesses?
Eyewitnesses, not just witnesses, eyewitnesses.
As an eyewitness. He has
Susan,
one
your
eye,
comment
though.
is wild.
Yes, legally blind individuals can serve as eyewitnesses. The legal system generally
in my
considers
court.
every person competent to be a witness, including those with disabilities, as long as they understand the difference between right and wrong. So,
Bro, can you imagine? Like you go to prison because a Down syndrome person takes the stand and like.
don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling myself.
Dawson
with the $50.
$49.
Where are they, Twiggy?
I used to have to read 50s. In OG Aussie, I'd have to read 50s in my Josh Block voice. And Dawson's very familiar with Josh Block. So,
Give it to her.
Here we go. Where are they, Twiggy? Where are the bodies? You took them.
Where are you hiding them? I can't do his voice.
Could be in one of 5 countries. I've been to 9 countries. I'm middle class.
Put the fries in the bag.
We're almost there. Dawson, thank you so much. Also, Dawson's really cool.
I was in a VC with Pete and Dawson. We were watching one of the shows, but Dawson had to leave, so I didn't get to speak with her and feel her vibe, but I've heard good things from other people about Dawson.
She's a really good troll.
She's a troll?
She's a good troll, bro.
Is she an intern yet?
Don't let her fool you. She's a good troll.
Is she an intern?
I know the little group of little private society from the Rewind voice chat. Maybe it was the Lolcow Live voice chat at the time. Got her onto Milkers for an episode. I don't know what happened. She's the reason that Roxy went into a public bathroom. She's the one who donated to go into.
No, she's not.
She's the one who donated to splash some water on her lap. And
Dawson,
Roxy
you're fucking hilarious and
diabolical.
evil. Yeah, hilarious and evil at the same fucking time. Because when Roxy's dumbass went into that public bathroom, even though there was nobody in there, they're like, well, you know, it's about consent. Yeah, I guarantee you that McDonald's has rules in their policy that stop you from filming in their fucking bathrooms. You didn't fucking get consent from McDonald's, you dumbass. And then, dude, actually, I've never got to speak about Roxy after she fucking lied on my fucking name. Roxy.
Right, let's play a game.
No, I'm speaking.
Yes.
Roxy, you fucking retarded idiot person. I was brand new to the fucking LCU. Fucking Tina helped us, so I was going to try to fucking help your dumbass. You said, hold on, I'll let you know in a moment what based off what I say to fucking Mike, and if Mike can help me out, and you left me waiting for 6 fucking hours. And then the very next fucking weekend, you say, no fucking hosts want to help me. Nobody wants to fucking help me do this. Nobody wants to fucking help me do that. You don't do your own thumbnails or stream titles already. You want someone there to run OBS for you all the time, so you could just sit around and be a fucking crackhead?
You ruined the game because.
And then you went into the fucking. You went into the fucking host chat and you were complaining that nobody will fucking help you. And Rastov spoke up and said, "Didn't you leave steak waiting for 6 hours?" And then you bold-faced fucking lied there, like you didn't DM me everything. You said, "Go ahead and read the DMs, dummy." I can fucking read. I've published 2 books, Roxy.
That's a new part of your lore I've never heard. But the game was going to be named one time that Roxy pissed you off.
That was a few.
But instead, close your eyes, all right?
Okay.
And name the funniest Roxy moment you can. Oh, hello, Keem.
The funny. Can I open my eyes if Keem starts here? Is that a joke?
There's no game. There's no game. I just wanted to trick you.
You're a fucking cocksucker, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. What a fucked game. That was fun. Fuck you, Twiggy.
Lucitina, thank you for the one Lolcow Aussie gifted membership.
Lucitina!
CJ, thank you for the one
CJ has been helping tonight.
Aussie membership. He is an official investor. and the crime-fighting shenanigans that we're up to at the LCPD. That's right, I described it as shenanigans. What other police department does that? Not the boring ones, but we're one of the fun ones. I'm losing my mind. I don't know how to defend myself against these allegations, so what's next on the agenda?
To find out who the fuck did it. Zayzud said when she was pressed on Rewind by Billy, Billy said, can we at least get Glammy Lammy's remains? And do you know what Zayzud had to say?
Words, but I don't know which ones.
She basically said, good luck finding the body.
Then why am I a suspect?
I don't know, because you're on the fucking list. You've got just as many empty holes. That's why we had to ask these questions. You think who did it?
I think Xylee did it. Xylee disliked Glammy for a while there, okay?
Xylee did dislike Glammy for a while.
Xylee is throwing everybody under the bus. It had to be Xylee, okay? Powerage, thank you for the one gifted. You're a beautiful person.
Beautiful.
I wish you endless fertility on not only your land, but also
your loins.
Your body. Yeah, your loins. That's way better. That's a way better way of putting it. I couldn't do it without you, Steak.
I'm ready to help. I'm here to help. My tab still does peeing on a jellyfish sting work.
You know what? I'm about to break the rules. Don't tell Team.
You're going to eat on stream?
Yeah, I'm going to eat on stream, bro. You know what's funny? I could, you guys could have made me crawl in my crawl space, and then I would be eating on stream, but with dirty hands, because you know I wouldn't have washed them.
Keemstar doesn't like it when you eat on stream. He says it's gross, and it's bad for content.
So is everything else I've been doing.
Rhodey said, "Did you? Yeah, I publish books. I've got 2 Dungeons and Dragons books. That's what I used to be really into, is Dungeons and Dragons. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons, Twiggy?
I played Star Wars D&D once.
I actually have played that.
I had a clone character named Reginald who was addicted to spice and death sticks during the Clone Wars, and he got so fucked up on a bender that he didn't even know the Clone Wars had ended. All right, he was abandoned on a random planet, shipwrecked, you know. And yeah, basically just imagine a very, very paranoid, schizophrenic clone trooper, and that was my character.
I played a dinosaur.
Basically the Glammy of clone troopers. This is not the right time to say that.
In Star Wars, they have these dinosaurs called the Sea-Roo. They're basically just fucking raptors with guns, and that's what I played. And my name was Egg. And it was obviously short, for Eggs Benedict, but my name was Egg. Stop it, Twiggy! What the fuck, bro? You're gonna make me hard on stream. It's gonna be hard to read donations. Rhodey for $5 said, dude, if they're on DM's Guild, I'll cop them. I don't know if they're on DM's Guild anymore. This was from like 5 or 6 years ago. For some reason, I've got like one laying here. I've still got like a few in my collection, and I'm sure my buddy has a few too. I might do giveaways on Aussie someday for him, if we have Dungeons & Dragons fans in the Aussie group as well. Are they guides or stories? One is basically Australia, literally. It's an island adventure based on this whole island, and then the other one is like 50 one-shots all put into one book.
The chat's being very mean to me right now.
What are you reading that makes you upset?
The charming manatee said the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses tell us all we need to know. Twiggy ate Glammy. No, I didn't. I would literally provide a stool sample to prove it.
For our next crown, we're going to have Twiggy shit in a cup and send it off to be analyzed to find out if Glammy Lammy is still within Twiggy's house or if he's already consumed her.
All right, guys, and also remember, because, I have to let you know. You're going to keep on accusing me of being guilty, but there's an easy way to prove that I'm not. There's 2 places that I could store Glammy besides my attic, and those are my crawl space and the abandoned building across the street from the house. And for $150, I'll crawl the house. I don't know why people don't want to see my crawl space, dude. I've been missing a cat for like a year, and I haven't even checked there.
Twiggy did tell me off stream and on stream that he had a cat go missing and he has no idea where it is, and I am horrified that it's underneath his house. That is
Somebody
facts.
stole it.
Al the Void for $5. Hey, Twiggy, a while back, Boogie asked if you knew of any more incidents that happened at Fat Camp. Is there any more details that you haven't told yet? And if so, what are they? 16-Bit Pete with the $5. Hardworking humans eating on stream is offensive to the U.S. viewers or to us, the viewers? Pete's the little womp womp. Blasphemy, LOL.
Womp womp.
You got womp womped. I didn't know we just had a womp. I think just saying womp womp is way more offensive than actually getting the button womp womp.
What is this one? Oh, that's laugh track. My bad.
I mean, that one is disrespectful, too. You can use that
Can
at
you
the
hear
proper moment.
cricket?
Yeah, I hear the crickets. Your fucking
I hear the
soundboard's
crickets.
working.
Okay, good. Because Discord cuts it out sometimes. Because Discord hates me. I hate Discord.
This
Discord
charming
pisses me off.
manatee says you can give the sample to Pupstar.
I need to find something, Steak. We need to find things that annoy each other, but not to the point where we'd have a mental breakdown. Like if there was a certain voice I could do that would annoy you.
Everything makes
Alright.
me crash out, man.
Because literally, if I was to talk to you like this for like, I don't know, fucking 10 minutes, if that was something that literally annoyed you, I would fucking do it for 10 minutes. And then you would literally have no choice but to listen to me talk like this. And I would add on. 10
Yeah,
minutes.
okay, yeah. Between that and the cat meowing, I don't like that. That's a weird combo. It gives me weird vibes.
We gotta find ways to get to the top of the leaderboard.
The
Right?
leaderboard. By just
leaderboard.
pissing
No,
me
but
off.
seriously, no, we're gonna find a way to get to the top of this damn leaderboard, okay? Because I'm competitive, okay? And I'm sick and tired of being made fun of. Somebody pointed out that we made $31 on a stream the other day. That wasn't even an accurate number, I think. Okay, let's see.
Thanks
Look,
for bringing
I'm
that up.
competitive,
Thanks for
but
bringing
I'm
up my
also-
gaming stream,
I'm
Twiggy.
also-
you happy with
I'm-
yourself?
Your gaming stream made over $80.
I said
actually,
something
I'll have to
about maybe you killed Glammy Lammy in Minecraft, and now you're calling out my fucking gaming stream. The people liked
but-
it. There just wasn't a lot
No,
of
but
people
what I'm
there.
What I'm saying, Steak,
Say it.
is that we're not just gonna beg, okay?
not
If we're
begging.
gonna do something for money, we're gonna earn that money, okay? I'm to the point now where if you, not today, maybe not today, it depends on what you say today, but there's gonna be a stream we're gonna do one day, Steak, where we're gonna do like Truth or Dare or something, okay? Or we're just gonna do whatever the chat says if it's reasonable, all right? If it's not gonna hurt us, harm us, or anything like that, we gotta do it. If the chat wants me to do a headstand, I'm doing a headstand, all right? If the chat wants me to get in my car right now and drive to the closest convenience store, I'm gonna do it, all right? But they've gotta make it, it's gotta be, worth it, all right? Right now, chat, I will literally go fishing for the rest of the stream. But, there's resources that go into that. Like a fishing pole, for example. All right? Like my hard-earned gas, for example. And the fact that I'd have to drive through a ditch in order to get to my fishing spot.
You have to drive through a ditch?
Yeah. It's
I
in
mean,
a
that would be
field.
interesting to have you fish on stream.
Yeah, I'll fish on stream. All right?
I just want to
Not
get you
today,
near the
man.
water so I can tempt them to spend money to get you to jump in, though.
Bro, I'll jump in the water. What do you mean? Bro, you think I won't?
Sterling
Like-
said, unironically down for a fishing stream. That would be a good weekend
And I'll
stream.
do it. As I said, I'm going to earn. I'm going to earn our spot in the leaderboard. Sorry, I had a stroke for a second. I was looking at your lips.
Well, since Rostov isn't here to defend himself, I do want to talk about him spraining his thigh. What do you think about that, Twiggy?
2 jumping jacks. Bro.
Do you think it's possible?
Do you remember how we were doing jumping jacks and I was hitting them rapid, bro? I know I don't weigh nothing, but
Dude, I went and did jumping jacks on live today just
I saw.
as a little joke, little jokey poo. A bunch of people got mad at me. They're like, Steak, why didn't you stay around? Oh, yeah, because I wanted to be a part of that angry fucking stream. I just wanted to go in and show how bullshit it is that they can't do fucking jumping jacks. I could do a jumping jack for every $1 we made on this show in a night. It'd still be fun.
Oh, dude, let's do that.
What? A jumping jack for every $1?
Yeah.
I could do it,
But
dude.
so,
If we
like,
made
but
$1,000, I
instead-
could definitely do 1,000 jumping jacks.
No. You don't
That's
have to
weak
do
shit.
500.
I could do a billion fucking
jacks.
jumping
We'd
jacks.
split them.
I could never
Okay.
be stopped by a jumping jack. Jacks didn't jump before they met me, Twiggy. They used to just be jacks.
That's
Did you know
crazy.
that?
That's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Were they on or were they off?
They were off. I turned them on, and now they're jumping.
That's crazy.
Little lore you
dude.
guys didn't know about. I invented jumping jacks. Ocean Sunfish says, Twiglish, it won't be long now. What does that mean?
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Then we'll add to our goal right now. Because, you know, I like doing random stuff, bringing it up at the last moment and seeing what happens. All right?
All right.
So, not only will we do jumping jacks for every dollar we get for the rest of the stream, so go ahead and throw that on the screen. You know what? Just put jumping jacks for every dollar. But also, one more 50 to crawl under my house. Do not forget. This is important. I really need to look under my house and see if there's any standing water or anything like that. It's been a good while since I've been under there, probably 2 years. Also, 2 50s for me to go to the abandoned house across the street. How diabolical should I be with that? If they do 350, should I go barefoot?
Yeah, probably.
All
Dude,
right,
I wish
all
it
right.
didn't make it so fucking big. Right off bat. I have to fucking make it real small. I'm gonna put it up
Dude, I
here.
will do jumping jacks any time of the day, okay?
I'm not scared of a jumping jack. Now, if we did push-ups, one push-up for every dollar, that might be fucking really, really challenging.
I'd quit.
I'm not gonna
I'd
lie.
just quit
After
now.
I did all those jumping jacks on live, I was a little
was
bit out of
sore.
breath.
I was sore the next day.
I was a little bit out of breath.
All right, but yeah. So we're still finding our groove, okay? You know, I didn't ever have to really, rely on doing stuff for money the last go around because people just gave Rastov money.
Machiavelli said, no Rastov slander. I will slander Rastov because Rastov faked his fucking thigh sprain.
I don't think he did.
He admitted it the next day.
I think he folded, like when I admitted that I lied about a certain someone who we're not going to talk about on the stream, but I didn't lie. And then I was like validated.
You talking about that bitch on the boat?
On the boat?
She's got pirates?
Oh yeah, that bitch. Yeah,
Or she used to have pirates before
Yeah,
Keem
you
took them?
already gave it away. You're a retard.
What are you talking about? Nobody knows what that means.
Be on the box. Stop telling me what to do. You're saying, damn it, Tweak, you saved something for Fridays? No, that fucking house is across the street. I can go there anytime I want. You want to save something for Fridays? I'm going somewhere that's not across the street from my house, within walking distance. That house, I'm going to use that house to make money anytime I can, and nobody's going to stop me. That's my fucking house. I mean, it's not my house. It's my neighbor's house, technically.
Go somewhere way more haunted than there.
Yeah.
Dude, something that I'm willing to check out, IRL, is in my backyard, if you jump the fence, there's just a whole ass creek. It goes both ways. It's just water. I have no idea where it goes.
You got a bisexual creek? You said it goes both ways.
I got a bi-directional creek. I got a bi-directional creek. No, I've got a creek that goes both fucking ways, and I have no idea where it goes. And I haven't went in there because I'm in Texas, and the snakes here are fucking crazy. But I want to get my boots on and maybe my armor and go out there.
You got to do it.
I got to
Also,
do it.
we just had who was it? The Charming Manatee commented something that's just listen to this, right? Twiggy, what will you fish for? What does anybody fish for? Fucking fish.
Fish or compliments? Yeah. I mean, if you're on the Dolls show, they do a lot of fishing for compliments.
Oh yeah, Pupstar was really good.
Pupstar is really good about that, dude.
He was really good about that.
I've went over the list of the Discord servers that she was in, and I gotta say, I think Keemstar was sweeping a little bit for her. Saying like, yeah, just in a bunch of Discords, fucking you don't look at them, trying a bunch of dating shows. Dude, some of those had some diabolical fucking names, bro. Some of those Discord servers I wouldn't fucking touch. And what my thing is, why I think it's fucking sweeping is, I think it says a lot about her character that she was willing to go do all of those things for her chance at fame. And she was looking at the LCU equally, if not the exact same, as she was looking at all those previous things. For her, this was just, I'm going to get on the internet, find somewhere where I can get punished as little as possible and still make good money. That's why she was worried about doing any fucking challenges or doing anything interesting on stream. She was talking about eating human shit. And you know why she was thinking that? Because she was in some fucking scat discords, bro. She probably saw people eating human shit, and she was like, The internet's such a crazy people. I don't know if I'm going to let this happen to me.
Benefits to it.
Health benefits to eating shit?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do it about once a month.
No, you don't.
You lose some of the important vitamins, and some of the important proteins that are very important to helping your body regenerate. So if you time the cycle right, it's just like a woman's period, right? Except the man's supposed to eat his own shit once a month to retain some of these vitamins and some of these proteins that are very important.
Dude, human shit could cure fucking any ailment, and I'm still not eating it, bro.
What if it tasted like...
It doesn't matter the taste. It's fucking understanding what it is.
Bro, if shit tasted good, bro, I don't know if I would.
Nah, dude, I'm not getting into this with you, dude.
I don't know.
Nah, hell no, bro.
These
Fuck
are the
no,
conversations
dude.
People want to see, dude.
People do not want to have this conversation. One's in the fucking chat if you want us to move on. Two's in the chat if you want to hear us talk about number 2, food. I guarantee you lose this one, motherfucker. Nobody wants to talk about fucking shit except Pupstar and her dumb bitch ass ain't here no more. What do you think about her getting replaced by Brantley's cousin?
I don't know anything about pigtails. I know a lot of girls who act like pigtails, right? And they only started acting like that after breakups. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her yet.
I knew a girl like her in high school that talked and acted a lot like her. She's still back. She's still back in those high school days. I don't think she ever fucking went anywhere with it. But my thing about pigtails is like everybody was talking about Sweet Tea. Like every time Sweet Tea does something, everybody talks about it. I want to talk about it. I think Sweet Tea's interesting as fuck. When Beans is going through her shit, people want to talk about it. People are interested on what Beans is talking about, what Beans has got going on. When Pupstar was fucking here, everybody was talking about fucking Pupstar. She was the talk of the fucking town. They were like, how did they find this dumb of a pretty bitch on the internet, and how did she end up here? But nobody's talking about pigtails at all.
No, some of her mannerisms make me want to become like a fucking recluse, bro. I'm not even lying. Like, just some of her... Bro, I can't do it. I
was so sick of fucking Pupstar. I was happy to see Pigtails come back. And I was in the main chat just like, oh, fuck yeah, Pigtails is back. Someone was like, yeah, she says she's got a beef with you. Bitch, you ain't got a beef with me. You're not even ready for that. You got to fucking figure out your show first. Leave me the fuck alone, you fucking weirdo.
When she came back, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've arrested this chick at one point.
I'm... For what crime?
And then, no, it's so funny because, like, her episode back, you know, I made it clear, like, I don't know who she is. She was on a show while I was banned, you know, it's this whole thing.
Right.
So my first comment when she came back is offensive, and cancel me for it if you will. But I simply said 3 words. Who's the lesbian?
If I had to describe her with 3 words, it'd be cash me outside. That's all. Yeah, she looks and talks and sounds, and her attitude is like, what's the name of the Cash Me Outside girl? How did we get the Timu Cash Me Outside girl? That's
Dr.
crazy.
Phil, bro, you know.
Cash Me Out. Bad Baby. Imagine.
Yeah, Danielle Bregoli, doll.
We got a fucking knockoff Bad Baby on dolls. Maybe Brantley can turn her into a real Bad Baby. We'll find out. I'll be vigorously watching dolls to find out if they become bad bitches or not.
I can't even say like the things I want to say.
Why?
Like, I just can't.
Don't be a pussy. We're talking about it now.
I've turned over a new leaf. Okay.
I'm reading
Lucifina. She definitely had her heart broken by like some fucking dude named Connor, and it gave her this whole new identity. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, she came back with a lot less fire. Like, she had a little bit of fire for Pupstar. I don't know
anything about her. My first impression is...
Bro, okay, let me tell you about the pigtail lore. I don't even know it super accurately. I don't watch a lot of the girl shows as deeply as I do. Why did you just put your fucking hand up to me?
Because Jethro just put in the chat, I just posted my goodbye message to Ozzy in the main chat. Twiggy, thanks again for giving me this opportunity. And then he said that since he's being fired, he will be drinking. And I told him to put down the bottle. Guys, we gotta save Jethro.
Bring up the message. Bring up the message. I need to see it.
We've gotta Dude, that's way too much work. It's in the YouTube chat.
Ah.
You have one in the Discord chat?
In the Discord chat, that one.
See it. They can be a fucking member.
So anyway,
Alright.
the fucking pigtails lore is that she was like trying out for shows, and she was coming in like a hard hitter. She was coming in and she was being loud as fuck. Becky hit her with like some semi-racist comments. She made her rounds. She had like a decent amount of like, a decent amount of hate. She was like half and half. But then Keem got Pup Cup in here, or Tech Protect got fucking what's her name in here, and she was so bad. She was so fucking shitty and gross.
I was on her side, bro.
Why,
That was
bro?
the problem because at first I saw potential.
You were on her side because you thought she was fucking funny. That's all. You just thought it'd be funny.
I don't care how bad you are. If I think it's funny, I'm on your side.
You just thought it was funny to hype her dumb ass up, bro. But fucking, she was so god awful that Pigtails came back and everybody was like, fuck yeah, like I would much rather. I have a conspiracy theory that the only reason Pupstar was kept on as long as she was is Brantley was hyping up her cousin's return. And
I mean, it's kind of like
Pigtails is
kind of
connected to
like-
somebody, bro. That's what you missed while you were gone. She's connected to somebody. She showed up and she was like, the higher ups done bought me a phone. And she has like 3 iPhones on her talking about the higher ups and shit. And then she disappeared out of nowhere and gets drugged back. I see it, bro. I see it. I sees you, Pigtails.
I mean, maybe we all have connections here.
I don't have any fucking connections here.
I've been exiled from this community multiple times, but yet I always come back, and it's not me who comes back. It's me being told that I have to come back. You know, it wasn't my choice. I was just, forced into it.
You're not forced into
my
it.
will.
You're here. You're
It's
happy
my
to
will.
be here. That's why you're being nice to everybody. You're not being shitty and mean, even when people deserve it. Like fucking Becky. Dude, why is Becky such
She's
a
my
bad
queen.
dancer, bro?
She's my queen. I think she's an amazing dancer.
She
I
is
think
not an
jiggles in all the
amazing
right
dancer.
places.
I was
No,
forced to
think she-
watch her dance right
I
before
think she
LCL.
jiggles in all the right places.
She
okay?
doesn't jiggle in the right places at all. She just sort of
does.
amorphously moves
jiggles.
around.
No, she jiggles in the right places.
It's like if you wrapped a slug in cheap clothes and put a wig on it and told it, get jiggy with it. Get twiggy with it. It's not good content. Her dancing for dollars, even Mike was embarrassed.
I don't know, dude. If
They embarrassed Mike.
I would not be able to play the piano with both hands if I was watching Becky dance. If you're catching my drift.
Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. No. Inaccurate, Twiggy. Wrong. Becky's gross. And this Beggy Boop shit is getting ridiculous. If you're dancing at the end of every stream, and like, didn't she steal that from Roxy anyway? Wasn't that Roxy's fucking thing?
There's no stealing or plagiarism. Also, Lucifina, thank you for. I think that's a super sticker. I'm not sure how super stickers work. It says $2, but there's a sticker there, so I'm assuming that's a super sticker.
It appears to be a chicken rather vigorously cheering on some adult chicken superhero man.
That is awesome. Thank you for that, Lucitina. We are at 120 out of 500, according to Sterling in the chat. Guys, we're not going to get there. That's okay, right?
Susan
But
said
for one more
somebody...
50,
Go ahead.
I will put on my jumpsuit. I will pull out my flashlight, and I will crawl under my house and prove that there are no human bodies under there. And for $100, I will go outside and I will find a frog.
I don't know why you're sweeping for Becky.
I'm not sweeping for Becky.
Becky's bullied the fuck
But
out
she
of
can
Roxy.
She can ride this broomstick any day. I don't know why I'm doing this. I really don't. I know.
First
I
of
know it
all,
grosses
first
you
of
out.
all, y'all aren't even compatible. I'm not compatible with Becky Boop,
I know.
bro.
Fat and
4
skinny
ass
into bed.
cheeks,
Fat rolled over,
dog.
skinny's dead. I live by that.
How the fuck would you even get up in there, dude? You'd have
Becky's
to
not even that big, bro.
separate,
She's
and
really not.
you'd have
No,
to diagonally
no,
separate.
No. Becky's
Yes,
not
bro.
even that big. No.
It's where
I've
she
met in
carries her
person.
weight, dude.
No, I've
Like
met
a
her in person.
fucking
She's
rotten
not even that
avocado.
big. Okay, no.
Like
no,
some
that's
gross
false.
fucking piece of trash that you've left around in your house
No,
until
no,
it
no.
fucking swells up.
No, sir. No, sir.
She looks like an orange in the end of a tube sock that someone just beat on a table.
That's
cl-
very.
That's more
That's
Zeta Ray.
very-
That's more Zeta Ray.
very
My bad.
rude.
My bad. What happened to
Very
Zeta
rude.
Ray? Is she still around? Is she an intern still?
I think she is on vacation to spend some time with the family. Her brother Gru and his minions, are feeling kind of lonely during this summer.
Twiggy has a forklift stake. He will do just fine. I am also forklift certified, but I don't have
I'm not
access
certified.
to a forklift. You're not forklift certified? You just have a
No,
forklift?
I'm not forklift certified at
That
all.
might be the most fun way to interact with a forklift is with no training, no instruction manual. Just get on it and
I
have
just
fun.
move it. I don't even ever use it. I've moved like one thing with it.
We scammed.
What did we scam?
Nobody called us out for it. Nobody caught us for scamming, but I did. We owe 2 jumping jacks to Lucitina. She paid us $2. We said for the rest of the stream, every dollar was a jumping jack.
We did. Every dollar is a jumping jack. Let me.
You
plug
guys
my
thought.
light in. My light died?
You guys thought wrong. Lucitina, you tried to set me up with a little donation so you could trick me. You thought I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't recognize. I wouldn't remember. I remembered. What's up, Z-Push? Almighty OMD said fire steak. I like mine medium rare. I am medium rare, pussy.
Also, before we leave tonight, I've got an announcement to make.
I did two whole fucking jumping jacks without spraining my thigh, guys. Look at that. If every dollar's a jumping jack, what about the $50 super chat? $50 super chat that came in. That came in after the goal. If a 50 came in right now, not only would Twiggy have to go under his house, but we'd also both have to do 50 fucking jumping jacks. Sexy. All right, I like the shirt action. I do hate that you won't fucking read me Jethro's fucking retirement message.
I didn't see it yet. I haven't looked at the main chat.
It's got to be in main chat, brother. I want to know why he quit. Steak didn't get the joke, shaking my head. No, I didn't get the joke. I'm an hour 41 in. It's after midnight. I'm tired. I'm going to have an edible. I'm going to eat one.
At least you don't have to do another 2 hours after this.
What are you talking about? Nightmare's doing the next 2 hours.
Who's running OBS?
I don't know. Who fell for that one?
Who volunteered for that one when they have a full-time job in the morning?
These two are stuck together, so we're eating two.
Oh, it was me.
Doles.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to find it on my phone. It's gonna be easier to search it up that way.
Okay.
I cannot find Jethro's message on the PC.
All right. Doles, Aussie, thanks for...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go on. No, you go ahead.
They're good. Go ahead. I'm gonna say.
I was just gonna say, guys, if we get to two more 50s, like I was saying, not only will we blah 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 explore abandoned house, blah blah explore crawl space, but we might send Jethro away with a little bit of severance.
How do you feel about Fat Girl Summer still?
I think it's offensive and fat phobic.
I've changed my mind on Fat Girl Summer. I'm over
Do you
Fat
also
Girl
think
Summer.
it's offensive now?
I don't know if it's offensive. I don't think I give a fuck. I'm tired of hearing that fucking song. It's so catchy. It's stuck in my fucking head all the time now, and I'm over it. I need a new song. What is that new guy's name? Fat Grim? Let's hear Fat Grim Summer for a day or two and clear our fucking brainwave.
All right, steak. Jethro said for Ozzy, I am willing to do jumping jacks. Jethro also said, since tonight's my final episode, our Ozzy episode, I will be drinking tomorrow. Then he said, Ozzy, thank you for everything. Tonight's my final episode, and I'm going to miss this. Thank you, Twiggy, for giving me this opportunity. And I'm sorry I let you down. Keem told them that if Ozzy doesn't make $300, Keem told them that if they don't make $300, then I will be fired. Guys, We were so close. We were a third of the way there.
So, Jethro is gone. Thank you, Lucitina, for your 2 months at Cash
No,
Cow. He's gone.
No, he's not.
He's gone.
I refuse to fire him.
What do you mean you refuse to fire him?
I
Keem said
refuse.
he's fired.
I don't care what Keem says.
Are we going to
I'm
fight
not
for
getting rid of
Jethro?
I will fight for Jethro.
Well, I got Purple Flurp, but Purple Flurp's good. What is up, the one and only neighbor, Tina D? Tina, I was shit-talking your co-host. I was shit-talking your co-host because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by the donation station. I'm not embarrassed that you're doing it and that you're participating. I'm embarrassed that that type of shit only happens when Becky's there. Mike didn't like that, Tina. I know you've got to be sick of that donation station fucking bullshit. Y'all used to do fucking much better content, and I miss that shit, Tina. I miss it because I know you still want to do fucking good content, and Becky doesn't. She went to Milkers, and what was her punishment? Nothing. All she did was punish the fuck out of Roxy and steal a couple tricks from her stream. I love you, Tina. I hope you get the host you deserve.
Jethro said Keem is the boss. Keem didn't hire you, Jethro. I did. So if anybody's firing you, it would be me, and I refuse to fire you. I refuse. I would lay down my life before I fired you, Jethro. I would divorce my wife before I fired you, Jethro. I would suck Boogie's toes.
Okay, that's
before I
too far.
fired you, Jethro.
Why did nobody talk about Boogie posting fucking someone sucking his toes on main chat? Why did that never fucking come up ever?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're gonna sweep for Boogie now too? My
I have
co-host?
no idea what you're talking about, dude.
When Boogie was doing the fucking convention center, and he was at the pool in the Fat Man soup, was it Pete?
That was before I was brought back.
That
That was I mean, I was here in the Discord, but that
It
was
might have
before
been
I was...
Eric, but they were doing some toe sucking, and I saw it. I synced it, and that got swept. That got swept the fuck away. I should have never had to see that, but I did. I was forced to see it, and I'll never be able to unsee it. I know what sucking on Boogie's toes looks like in first person, because it was
That's
a POV
disgusting.
shot from a cell phone.
Jethro said I'm being fired from Ozzy's manager to Tina D. Jethro, you're not fired. We're keeping you forever. All right? I would leave the show before you got fired. You're never getting fired. You will always be our manager, and we may leverage that against you to try to make money from people, but you'll never be fired. I'm just kidding. Keem said... I mean, I'm not kidding about you not being fired. I'm kidding about the leverage. You're not fired. I would never fire you.
Almighty
Go
said,
on.
imagine Desi slurping on Boogie's toes. Get some
wish I could
help,
do that.
Almighty. Get some fucking help. Tina D said I threw up in my mouth. And that's what the fuck I'm saying. That shit was fucking gnarly, dude. That shit was fucked. You missed all that?
I missed all that.
What's the biggest story in the LCU for you right now, Twiggy? What's really got your attention?
The fact that we were almost forced to fire Jethro.
What do you mean almost? We have to fire Jethro, Twiggy.
No, I'm not firing Jethro.
Twiggy.
Mm-mm.
We have to.
No, we don't.
There's roles. There's
Mm-mm.
goals.
No.
And there's fools.
I don't care. I know we were 200 away from keeping Jethro. That's close enough for me. We're keeping Jethro. No, Jethro. Keem never told me that. He told Steak that, and Steak told me that. But Steak may have just wanted you gone. So this could just be Steak's fault. I ain't never heard Keem say it.
You never heard Keem say it. I would have
No, I never
swore.
heard Keem say it.
I would have swore before the stream. You told me, hey, do you know it'd be funny? Jethro, my close friend, has been having a hard time in his personal life. Maybe we should grill him on Aussie and see if we could get him to break.
No, literally, you're pulling a Twiggy right now and trying to gaslight me into like.
How could I Twiggy?
Because you're a failed Twiggy clone.
I'm a failed Twiggy clone?
That's what I've been told by reliable sources. Apparently, I'm a clone too. Apparently, the original Twiggy's just dead.
So you're saying
He
they
wasn't-
killed the original
They
Twiggy?
took him out back because he wasn't funny.
Made me.
And that's what's going to happen to me too.
What about me? You said I'm a failed clone. Are they gonna kill me too?
Unfortunately, the failed clone is the only one that's actually been successful.
Steak 2.0 is gonna go crazy hard in the paint, bro. He's gonna have 4 arms. If they kill off Steak and bring him back, I say they give him 2 more arms and another penis.
I'm just so depressed.
Why? I know
Because
something that'll cheer you up.
I got to fight to keep Jethro.
I know what'll cheer you up. If you had to think of 3 random locations off the top of your head where Glammy Lammy is located, where would they be? Just like whatever pops in your head first.
You cut out.
No, I did not.
No, I'm serious. You cut out.
I said, let's play
I
a
did not hear
game.
that.
Just
Okay,
pick
I like games. Games are
3
cool.
random locations that you can think of, the first ones that pop in your head, on where Glammy Lammy might be located.
My crawl space, the house across the street from my house, my local Waffle House.
Twiggy. All 3 of those locations are within walking distance, aren't they?
Not the Waffle House. I've never even been to my local one. I've been to other Waffle
You've
Houses.
never
but I've
been to the
never
local
my
Waffle
local
House?
one. No, I haven't. It's new.
Ever?
It's brand new. It's just built. No. It's like 25 minutes away. That's how far away my local Waffle House is.
Chat, am I in danger? You're not laughing.
Sad.
Over Jethro? Would it make you feel better if I fired Jethro so Keem didn't have to?
No, it'd make me feel better if somebody sent $50 so
To
that I
save.
could go into my crawl space to prove my innocence.
I
And
don't
then
think-
maybe that would be enough to save Jethro.
I think people are more worried. Like, the reason they're not giving the 50, I think, is they're worried that when you crawl under there and we see what we see, they won't be able to see any of this anymore. I think they're sweeping for you. I think
Somebody can screen record it.
they're trying to keep you safe, Twiggy.
Who cares about my safety?
I
I'm
care
worried
about your safety.
Jethro.
You're focusing on Jethro to get away from talking about Glammy Lammy's location. I said it. I went ahead and said it. It's out there now.
What are we gonna do about Jethro?
Was Jethro involved?
Who's Jethro?
PA Nightmares, thank you. He said, Twiggy, if Steak goes missing, I will come and find you. I don't think you can say that. Oh, God. I think I'm safe. I think the one thing I have that Glammy didn't is I have a plan. I have a defense system set up for my house, sort of like Home Alone, where I have booby-trapped most of the entrances and exits to the house with different funny, silly pranks that will keep me safe throughout the night. I think Jethro's going to be okay. Brenda said she may be at the crazy house. What do you think about that, Twiggy? Do you think that maybe Glammy Lammy checked herself into the Grippy Sock house?
I think it's more likely that Glammy was 5150'd, honestly.
What does 5150 mean?
That means that you are a risk to yourself and others, so they...
Is this cop talk?
Forcibly institutionalize you.
Oh, it's a California thing. In California, 5150 refers to a 72-hour psychiatric hold, a temporary involuntary commitment for mental health evaluation and treatment. Dude, honestly, I would be okay if that's what happened to her. As long as she's okay, bro. I think it's crazy as fuck that
we
she
gotta-
hasn't
we
responded
have
to
to
anybody. When's the last time
We
you
gotta-
DM'd her, Twiggy?
Probably a month ago.
Okay. I
But
DM'd
we have to
her
think about
more
we have to
recently
think
than
about
that.
the facts, right? Glammy had paranoid delusions. She thought that everybody was out to get her. Everybody, including people who weren't out to get her.
A lot of people were
make
out to get Glammy, though.
Because Glammy would make accusations that they were out to get her, even if they criticized one little thing about her and tried to help her. All right. Also, we have to consider the fact that
Okay.
Glammy drank 6 monsters a day, which is not normal for any human being.
I can agree that 6 monsters a day is too many monsters.
All right, and if you're drinking that many monsters, you can get a vitamin B deficiency, which can cause you to go into a manic episode.
How many times are you going to make me Google if something is true?
It's probably important that you fact check me.
Do monsters cause vitamin what deficiency?
Not deficiency, it is a irregulated level of vitamin B.
Oh my god. There's no way. Nope, that one's bullshit.
No, it's not.
That one's fucking bull. In fact, some energy drinks, including Monster, are fortified with high levels of B vitamins. According
That's
to
what I just said. It's too many vitamins for you, and it causes you to go into a manic episode. I said an overload, not a deficiency. I said deficiency was the wrong word.
While excessive intake of vitamin B can have side effects, it's generally considered safe to consume through food or supplements at recommended dosages. However, it can lead to adverse effects such as skin flushing, liver damage, nerve damage, and light sensitivity. I don't think any of those things would cause her to run away, though. That doesn't sound like mania. That sounds like she's getting sick. Unless the nerve damage.
Honestly, there's probably no studies out there about like
people that drink six
the
monsters
side
a day.
effects of 6 monsters a day. All right.
So Glammy might actually be wherever they make monsters at right now. Literally just fucking doing experiments to find out what the lethal dosage of monsters is. Fox Crusader said Twiggy is not wrong. Sorry, Steak. Okay, Twiggy, you're starting to get some supporters. Jethro said 3 more likes until we get to 100. If we get to 100 likes, I won't fight Twiggy on saving Jethro from getting fired.
If we get to 100 likes, we can't fire. Oh, we're already at 100 likes. We're at 101 likes. Jethro, you're safe. You're not fired.
Good job, Jethro.
But if we get a 50 right now, I will fire Jethro. No, I'm just kidding.
For $100 right now. I would fire the fuck out of Jethro for a $100 bill right now.
I won't.
Jethro, you'd be gone as fuck. I would fight Twiggy on it. It would be over, son.
No, I will not fight you because we're not going to get 100 and we're not firing Jethro.
Yes, excessive consumption of energy drinks, particularly those high in caffeine like Monster, can potentially trigger or exacerbate manic episodes in individuals with certain mental health conditions. I don't know about Glammy's mental health. I can't say it's paranoia because people were actually fucking coming for Glammy for a while, bro.
But most people who went after Glammy didn't go after Glammy until Glammy went after them because they would offer her advice and she would be very rude.
You went after Glammy. Oh.
After I literally did nothing but offer advice and spent money on trying to make that fucking gaming channel better for her.
I'll tell you this right now. If Wonder Woman goes missing, you're the #1 suspect. Has anybody seen Wonder Woman? Is Wonder Woman safe? Somebody check on Wonder Woman. Because it was her and Glammy that you attacked. And Glammy's gone.
Jethro, don't fact check this, but I just got a message from Keem saying that you are rehired and that we will not fire you ever again.
Let's go, Jethro! Woo!
And I can't prove it because leaking DMs would be breaking NDA, so.
Almighty said Steak eats open-faced peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Almighty, the only way you could know that is if when I told you to go to your room so me and your mom could hang out, you snuck back out. Stop fucking telling my business. Bullock says Wonder Woman was on Tech Talk last night.
All right, so she's good.
What if you're being set up by Glammy for you coming back and talking shit to her? She said, I'm going to take a couple days off without telling anybody, knowing that you were going to get blamed.
She's not that smart.
You just keep insulting Glammy. Maybe she's not missing. Maybe she's en route to come see you. Maybe you got something to worry about. Maybe when you go to check under the crawl space, Glammy Lammy's going to be under there and she's going to bop you in the fucking forehead or something. Have you thought about that?
Scared. I'm so scared.
We were worried about CD-ROM popping in with his skinwalker ass and jumping through your window. Maybe you should be worried about Glammy Lammy, 6 monsters deep.
Chat, would you be interested in seeing me go out into the woods and hunt a skinwalker one day for a stream?
You need to make Skinwalker mating calls. Do you know how to do one of those? Oh, wait, we have a minute left in the stream. Holy shit. Did you put the redirect in?
Obviously.
Okay. While Twiggy's putting in the fucking redirect, we are going to be going to test tonight. Because Nightmare is sort of like out on vacation or on a walkabout. He's doing his own thing, and Twiggy is going to be doing the OBS. So we're actually a little nervous and interested in how this is going to work, because I'm going to end this stream, but he has to... Do you have to leave and go start the stream?
Buddy, I can start the stream while being here if I want.
Oh, okay. Well, then we should be good. Twiggy's an expert. He's a professional. You'll never find the bodies. You got 20 seconds. You got anything left to say?
It would have been cool if I went under my house today, but...
All right, guys. You disappointed
People
Twiggy.
want me to be guilty. They want it.
We were trying to clear your fucking name. Are you live on test?
No, I'm not live on test yet. Do I look like I'm live on test? No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm getting
Golly.
sassed right now.
Yeah, you're getting sassed right in the ass.
So Aussie is gonna steal a little bit of test time because Twiggy owns test now. So what, is Aussie going another 2 hours? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just currently trying to get this all figured out, fellas. What I will tell you right now, though, is that we are going to be live in a second here.
Tina says Glammy is under my house. Steak's the kind to say, come and get your mac and cheese, sport. Almighty, stay in your fucking room. I said stop fucking snitching on me, broski. Jethro says, I'm so confused right now. What's up?
We are live in 3, 2, 1.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Jethro, make sure you hop on to test with Twiggy and find out why you've still got your job. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Night-night. See you, Nightmare.
Started out with your voice. All right, 3, 2, 1, and I'll be right back.